Hey everybody, welcome back to another Mondays with Mote. I'm Blake, and as you can probably tell, we are not at the Florida Keys History and Discovery Center, but we are about 5 minutes south. We are here at Bud and Mary's Marina, and we're going to be taking a look at Mote's new Islamorada Coral Nursery. So we're here at the Islamorada Coral Nursery, and we're going to go ahead and take a step inside, and I'm going to show you around, show you what we have here and what we're doing, all the work that we're doing here. So come on in and follow me. So our Islamorada Coral Nursery has been in the works here for a little while, and it's just getting wrapped up now. So we have corals on site. We're already doing outplanting, so it's pretty exciting here. But I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour and show you all that we have in the works here. So if we look over here, this is all of our filtration. This is all of the stuff that's bringing in our water. So we're actually pumping in the water here from out in the ocean. We're filtering it, and we're using that for our corals here. So we've got a lot of ways to clean the water when we bring it in, make sure that we're not introducing any diseases, any sort of bacteria, anything that's going to be harmful for our corals. If we look over here on our other side, it might just look like an unassuming trailer, but this is Mote's mobile laboratory. So we've got all of our lab equipment in there so that we can do any water chemistry work, any microscopy work, anything that needs to be done so that we can assure that our corals are nice, happy, and healthy. So we have 22 raceways here. These are what we call raceways. We've got 22 of them, and pretty soon every single one of them is going to be housing corals here that we're going to be using to outplant, put back out there on the reefs so that we can help restore the coral reefs down here in the Florida Keys. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you over to this one, Raceway number 8. We're going to be taking a peek in here to see what kind of corals we've got in here. So this is just one of the few species that we're going to be growing here at the Islamorada Nursery. We have Staghorn Coral. So everybody is familiar with Staghorn Coral out there on the Florida Reef. And we're growing it here in plans to go ahead and take it out there and replant it on the reef and restore Florida Reef out there. So one of the main things that we try and convey at our coral nurseries here is that we're a nursery that's science-based. So all of our corals that we have here, we're growing knowing that they're going to survive out there in the ocean. So we're doing genomic work to help assure that these species, that the corals that we're growing, are adapted to survive in future forecasts of ocean acidification, climate change, that sort of disease resistant. So all of these corals here are going to be successful out there, and we have a 90% success rate in our coral species survivability out there on the reef. We'll take a look over here at Raceway number 3 and show you another one of the species of corals that we have here. We have Elkhorn Coral. So this is just a different type of way that we do our nursery work and our fragmenting. So we'll take these corals and we'll put them onto these little discs here and let them grow. And once they reach a certain size, then we'll go ahead and we'll take them out there and we'll plant them out there on the reef. But one of the things that's great about this nursery here is that we're going to be open for tours. We're going to be able to have groups come in and say if they want to do any coral work. We're going to be doing fragging, and we're going to be taking the corals and we're going to be cutting them up and preparing them to go out and put them out there on the reef. And then we're working in coordination with eye care and key dives, and we're going to be going out with them and planting the corals out there on the reef. So if you are scuba certified, you want to go out there and get involved and you want to plant some corals out on the reefs, you can go ahead and do that. If you're not keen on get out there in the water, you want to stay here and help out, you can come here and we can frag some corals and we can prep those to take them out there on the reefs. But it's a lot of work to get these corals out there and help restore the reef, and it's going to take a whole mess of help to do that. So that's where we're going to call upon citizen scientists, that sort of thing, to see if anybody wants to come in. But I'd like to just go ahead and drop it here that if anybody is interested in scheduling a tour and wants to come down here to the Islamorada Nursery, that you can go ahead and reach out to us and we can go ahead and set that up, and I can show you around here and we can take a look and we can talk more in depth about the work that we're doing here. So anybody that's tuning in live or watches this video later that wants to, just go ahead and leave a message and reach out to us and we'll get back to you about that. But I think that wraps it up. If we have any questions, we'll go ahead and we'll end it there. But I thank you guys for tuning in to another Mondays with Mote, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks.